What can I say? We did it. We did it. we did it. We made it back to 89 subs. No one thought we could do it, but we did it. And one day in the future, we're going to look back at this number. We're all going to laugh and say, 89. Can you believe it? We are excited about that. We're all the way up to 94. Not even the fornicator can stop us from reaching 100. So last week, we took on a campaign that was full of hard rock, zombies, ghouls, and other crazy shit. And I thought, you know what? That was a lot of fun. Why don't we find a movie that has some of those same elements? Fuck it, there's Nazis again. Because I was just thinking, you know what? I need a movie that fits how I'm feeling. I feel like I want to go off to war with my brother, and I want to just shoot up a bunch of Nazi ghouls, monster Nazis, and then die in battle right after my brother does. Except I'm taken away, and I'm turned into some sort of Manborg. If only there was a movie like that. Fuck it, today, because everything is D&D, we are covering Manborg. Greetings, adventurers, it is your boy Kev, the what? The 3DM, coming at you with another awesome campaign to review. If you liked last week's, then you're probably gonna like this week's. They're nothing alike, but they got Nazis in it also, so hell yeah, let's go. Tonight, our quest takes us into the darkest, cheapest, most gloriously ridiculous dungeon of all. One where most of it was filmed in the director/DM's parents' garage. So hell yes, I'm very excited about this one. It's a world where cybernetic warlords roam, where evil cultists plot, where one man has been upgraded with metal, rage, and confusion, and probably way too many special effects. Of course, we are talking about Manborg. Yes, Manborg. It's real. And it's so hard to not say man-bear-pig every time I say Manborg. But yes, Manborg it is. In tonight's campaign, expect insane armor stats. What does that mean? Just pay attention what everyone's wearing. It's insane. Like Halloween masks that don't move. And just, it looks like this one guy has calculators taped to his hands. I don't know if that's true. Will our heroes survive this chaotic dungeon of Nazi demon monsters? Or will the dice betray them, much like they always do me when I'm battling Fornicator? Grab your character sheets, your dice, your homemade armor, and slap it all on, because tonight, everything is D&D with Manborg. So right away, we get a bit of exposition, some adventure background right away, and as a DM myself, I appreciate that. I like knowing what I'm getting into right away. Hell yeah. Earth, the legacy of the Hell Wars. Yes, the battle is called the Hell Wars, and what's that about? It's when mankind fought the armies of hell, aka a bunch of Nazi monsters and pig-faced creatures that come up, and now hell has won. Hell yes, I say to this. So alrighty, I'm hooked, I'm intrigued, I'm excited, let's go. And then we find out the BBEG of the entire campaign. The leader of this monstrous army is none other than Jeffrey Epstein. No, wait, it's Count Draculon. I always get those mixed up. Jeffrey Epstein, Count Draculon. So easy to mix up. That's my bad. Now that I mention it, though, has anyone searched through all the Epstein files and looked up Count Draculon? I bet he's in there. What about Jared from Subway? Is he in there? I don't know, Dad. I'm not gonna stop filming to look up if Jared from Subway was in there. We're talking about Manborg. Awesome name, by the way. Count Draculon. Hell yeah, I love that. And it might be a good time to point out that our dungeon master of this campaign is the director, the producer, the editor, the special effects, the makeup, all the other stuff is a man by the name Steven Kostansky, not to get confused with former Cleveland Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. Why did I bring that up? I don't know. Moving on. So hell yeah, so I believe most of this movie was filmed in the director's parents' garage, so that's pretty awesome, hell yeah, and to that I give a hero point, because that's awesome, that's pretty fun. Back to the campaign, it's Manborg time!
Hold the line, get these people out of here! Yeah, bro!
I'll be honest, let's be real for a second, was not expecting the movie to look like this. We're 1 minute in, and I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is either going to be an hour of the greatest shit I've ever seen, or an hour where I wish I was doing anything else. Only time will tell. So it's either going to kick absolute ass or it's going to be insanely bad. Let's find out together. Let's go. Alrighty, so I don't really know what's going on. We got the Hell Wars. We got a couple soldiers here. Soldiers from Earth. And they're fighting the creatures from hell. A bunch of pig-looking dudes and monsters. They all got different weapons. Sometimes they got regular guns. Sometimes you see like lasers and bombs and shit. But this is kind of a fun scene. I kind of like watching this, so hell yeah. Starting off with an epic battle in the campaign. I like that. Hero point to everyone involved. There is no you meet in a tavern. Here, you meet in the fucking battlefield of the Hell Wars, my friend. That is where you meet.
Remember, it's not about the killing, it's about family.
It's not about killing, it's about family. Family. And then after Count Draculon kills the soldier's brother,
but soon I will bring hell to you.
He tries to serve up a plate of sweet revenge, but the soldier's brother falls short, much like my penis. However, Count Draculon is just way too epic level. He's too powerful for these meager earthly soldiers. They can't compete with them. It's not fair. The DM is cheating. You're a fucking cheater, DM. But Count Draculon doesn't care. He plays by his own rule. It's the Hell Wars, Dad. It's the Hell Wars. You think they're gonna follow the rules of Hell Wars? Also, I'm getting some real Peter Steele vibes on this dude's voice. Hell yeah, I like that.
Such a shame you are so fragile. We could have had a real fight.
And after promising sweet revenge, Count Draculon holds the soldier up for an execution by firing squad. That's pretty badass. He just fucking holds a dude up and all of his fucking goons just start shooting at him. Pretty ballsy move, Count Draculon. But that's a pretty cool way to go. I hope I go out that way. But wait, there's more! With the mix of the opening credits, we see the body of the soldier being removed from the battlefield and being operated on. But no, not in the normal fashion of operation. For we are witnessing a birth. The birth of Manborg! Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Fucking Manborg. Dude, natural 20 on the fucking crafting check. Natural 20. To craft Manborg? Yeah, Dad, that's impressive. To craft fucking Manborg. Yeah, that is impressive. Why are you talking shit? If you don't know what you're talking about, get out of here. There's no fucking way you could have crafted Manborg, Dad. Get the hell out of here. You could not craft Manborg. You can't even make a fucking pizza, Dad. And now the campaign truly begins. We don't need a party. We're going solo. We're going alpha wolf. This is fucking Manborg. You think Manborg needs a party? No, he just needs some fucking Nazis to kill. This is the solo adventure of a lifetime. And now, Manborg awakens and is ready to kick some ass. Hell yes. The fuck is that? Is he holding a pizza? Is that a pizza? What the fuck is that? A pizza? A fucking disc? I don't know, and I don't care, because it's Manborg time. And finally, we get our first encounter with Manborg.
Don't speak. They'll hear you.
What?
My name is Number One Man.
We get this Liu Kang looking guy. Hell yeah, it kind of sounds like Olmec from Legends of the Hidden Temple, so I like that. But no, this guy is not Liu Kang. It is someone named Number One Man. Hell yeah, fucking awesome name, sweet name. And now it's time to fuck up some Nazis. Face ripper. Hot Nazi. Oh, hot Nazi. If you were to spare just one, please spare this woman. And then our hero and Liu Kang get their asses whipped. This is not what I thought was going to happen. I didn't think Manborg was going to get his ass beat right away. And then they're taken off to the Nazi base. What's happening here? Does Manborg suck? What? Does Manborg suck or something? We see this guy.
Oh, yes. You'll be greatly rewarded for your outbursts.
And he sends the party off to their cells. And hopefully this isn't already the end of the campaign. I thought we were just getting started. I thought things were getting hot for Manborg. Almost said Man-Bear-Pig again. Holy shit. Billy Idol guy.
Oi! You answer me when I'm talking to you.
This really is like peak D&D. If the party was just like, hey, you know what would be cool for this campaign? I'll be Liu Kang. You always wanted to be RoboCop. You be RoboCop. And fuck it, you're Billy Idol. And then there's a girl who joins the party, and she's just kind of like a normal character. She's like a rogue assassin with blades, and not as cool as Liu Kang or RoboCop or Billy Idol. But you know what? She's still a badass. She still has her spot in the party, so let's go.
Whatever happened to sticking together? Huh?
I had no other choice.
Yeah.
I love it. We have the complete party. We got Manborg, Number One Man. We got Justice, who's the Billy Idol guy. And then we got the girl named Mina.
Manborg? More like asshole.
Why don't you chill out, okay?
So then we find out about the fighting arena. So the whole point of capturing all these people is that they put them into this fighting arena and they make them fight monsters and creatures and stuff. They are fighting for their lives versus monster Nazis.
There are no losers. You either win or you die.
And according to the rules, they're like, yeah, you either win or you die. There's no losing. But it's like, I don't know, dying sounds like losing. I think they even make that joke in this. Mina rolls the highest initiative, and she goes first.
Mina, no!
Easily killing one of the monsters and impressing everyone. Looking fucking sexy while doing it, I will add.
Game on.
And then finally, at the end of the initiative order, we get Manborg. Fuck yeah, I wish Manborg would come out like fucking Goldberg. He just comes out, the fucking sparks on him. Manborg. It's fucking Manborg time. Like, what else can I say? It's Manborg time. Just fucking shooting up the entire place. The entire place he fucking shoots up. Doesn't care. Doesn't aim. Can't control his own weapons. Like he's taking a morning piss. Just fucking everywhere. Spray and pray, baby. However, he sets up Liu Kang for the fatality. And then we learn that the BBEG, Count Draculon, he's all pissed off. He's like, motherfucker, why do these guys keep winning? It's like, well, because you threw Liu Kang and Manborg and Billy Idol in there. You really think they're gonna fucking lose, Count Draculon? No. That's a very fucking low intelligence you got there. If you think Billy Idol, Liu Kang, and RoboCop are gonna lose at anything. I also didn't mention this yet anywhere, but apparently the place that they're in, the city, is called like Mega Death City. So that's kind of fun also. Very juvenile, early D&D names for a lot of this stuff. It's kind of fun. Hell Wars, Mega Death City. I'm surprised the girl wasn't called like Titty Blades or something. Like, come on out, Titty Blades. Which is just the name of my next character, by the way. And now the party, they're upset with Manborg. They're like, dude, Manborg, you're so fucking dangerous, shooting everywhere. You almost killed Titty Blades. And now we don't know if we want you around. So get out of here, get. They actually give him one of those. They're like, get out of here, get. You ain't wanted around here, get.
He almost got Mina killed. I saw it.
Son of a bitch. You almost got my sister killed?
But it's like they're all prisoners. They got nowhere to go. So they're like, get out of here, Manborg. And then they just go back to their cells. Because what's he going to do? Fucking escape prison? Escape hell Alcatraz? I don't think so, dude. When Liu Kang first brought him here, he's like, yeah, he's here for the same reasons we are. We can trust him. And then he gets in the first battle. He can't control his gun. And then Liu Kang's like, yeah, I can't trust this guy. We don't want him around. Get out of here, Manborg. But I also like that they're like, yeah, we don't feel safe around him. We can't trust him. It's like, bitch, you're surrounded by Nazi monsters. You're prisoners. There's Nazi monster guards everywhere. And you're like, Manborg, we don't feel safe around you. You get out of here. No, Nazi guards, Nazi monsters, you all stay. You're fine. You're cool. Manborg, get. There's also a side story going on with this one Nazi guard. He's clearly in a Halloween mask because his face doesn't move ever. But he really likes the girl and he has a crush on her and he brings her flowers and stuff. He keeps trying to make small talk.
So, do you like buffer bikes or... So stupid.
So that's kind of fun. That's kind of cute. Oh, fuck. Count Draculon is really pissed off now. He's like, you know what? No, Manborg isn't gonna just be killing my monsters like that. We're gonna throw him out there against the undefeated, legendary creature to really test Manborg. They're like, yeah, he's got like over 2,000 kills. He's the champion. He's never lost before. Sounds like DM bullshit. Sounds like the DM wasn't making challenging battles and then he gets pissed off and throws out some legendary bullshit that's unfair. He's probably cheating on his dice rolls. This guy just kind of looks like an evil Gorgonite, so that's kind of fun. Better hope Manborg's dice don't shit the bed this battle. And it looks like all hope is lost. Manborg's getting his ass whipped. We should have known. It's fucking over. Campaign over. Shut it down. It's fucking done. Take him out of the oven. He's done. He's brown bread. It's done. Until Manborg unleashes a few tricks of his own. Oh, laser beam. And then... elbow missile.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking elbow missile. I knew he had that. I knew he had it. And to the surprise of everyone, the champion is defeated. 2,000 kills. Doesn't matter. Manborg is the new champion. And then we get the twist. You see, it turns out Dr. Scorpius, who's like the doctor guy on the team of the Nazis, actually wanted the Nazis to be stopped. He created Manborg. What the fudge? Are you effing fudging me right now, Dr. Scorpius? Right in my fudge hole. Are you serious, Dr. Scorpius? Are you fudging my fudge hole right now, dude? And we also learn that Dr. Scorpius was the one that accidentally opened up the gates of hell. Fucking dumbass Scorpius. He's responsible for everything. So he's like, you know what? If I build Manborg, maybe Manborg can defeat Count Draculon and that can just kind of, undo my wrongs. He's like, maybe this is my last chance of redemption. We'll find out, Dr. Scorpius. And before leaving Dr. Scorpius, Manborg is given this legendary cassette tape by him. What powers it holds, we do not know. And then they say their goodbyes. We get this sweet little handshake clip. That's fun. I like it. And then the party makes their escape. And I gotta say, I kind of love Justice. I know he's over the top and he's just ridiculous, but every time he's on screen, he usually makes me laugh and says some funny stuff. So I gotta say this to you, Justice. What's that behind your ear? Hero point.
Yes! Get in there!
And then we get another round of combat during the escape. This is a very heavy combat-oriented campaign, so some DMs are like that, okay. And I will say, just a reminder, this is like a very low-budget, no-budget movie, but you can tell that there's like a lot of heart in this. Like the costumes are fun, the special effects are fun, and there's just a lot of fun stuff always going on. So hell yeah, 2 thumbs up, I like this. And then after the battle, we get a little bit of sass from number 1 man.
Come on, get a move on.
You kicked that guy's ass back there.
Of course, I was the one who trained him.
Number 1 sassy man, they should call him. And then the party heads underground to set up a camp and rest for the night. So hell yeah. So I am kind of confused. So Mina and the Billy Idol guy Justice are brother and sister, but they show this like background clip and we learn that Mina was taken from her mother. And when her mother was captured, she was like turned into this like cyborg monster guard lady, is the one that they show sometimes earlier in the movie. But Justice never acknowledges this person, so I don't know. So I think the female guard Nazi woman is Mina and Justice's mom.
You think you can save her? Come and face me.
And now Mina is being taunted to come back and save her. And then Manborg, he sits down and he lets his curiosity get the best of him. He pulls out the legendary cassette tape.
No man has ever come close to defeating the Count. The only one who can stand against him is you.
Meanwhile, Mina is now on a solo rogue mission, breaking back into the Nazi arena, assassinating all of those that are in her way. Operation Titty Blades. However, rookie rogue mistake Mina forgot to search for traps. Forgot to search for traps. And back at camp, Justice and number 1 man find a letter left behind by Mina. We have a little side story where Justice doesn't know how to read for some reason, and they throw that in every now and then. It's kind of funny, I guess. But the letter says Mina's going back to fight Count Draculon, to kill him and to save her mother. And the rest of the party is like, we gotta go, we gotta join her. But are they strong enough? Are they ready? Can they do it? Manborg says, fuck yes.
It's never too late to be a hero.
You bonkers, Manborg.
I love it.
And then we get a training montage. We get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and let us not forget,
It's not about the killing. It's about family.
family.
We're a family now.
speaking of family, back at the Nazi base, Mina has come face to face with her mother. However, it's not the heartfelt reunion we all were hoping for. Instead, we get family combat. And then here comes a party making their grand entrance, ready to kick some ass. Let's go.
Sorry for crashing your party.
And then we get the final showdown we've all been hoping for. Manborg versus Count Draculon. Here to avenge the death of his brother, the soldier from the beginning of the movie that was killed by Count Draculon. Manborg is ready to avenge him.
Oi! Where do you think you're going?
Go save Mina. I've got a score to settle.
We also get awesome shots of Justice, who's like dancing to disco music and shooting monsters. So hell yeah, that's fun. Hero points. I love that. And with the climax of the film, and my climax as well, we have 3 battles all at once. Manborg versus Count Draculon. We got Justice and Mina versus their mother / monster creature, whatever she is. And of course, Liu Kang versus the Nazi Halloween mask guy who looks like he's wearing goggles, who we learned that Liu Kang guy was actually brought in to help train the Nazi monsters, but he didn't want to do that, so he took this guy's eyeballs out. That's Liu Kang's backstory. That's why the goggle face monster mask guy doesn't have eyes, because Liu Kang took them out earlier. Hell yeah. And the first battle comes to an end when Liu Kang serves up a nice dish, a flaming fist for the fatality. Next up, after not being able to read but then being able to figure out that it says grenades, Mia and Justice, they shove a grenade into the monster mother's mouth, and then Liu Kang comes running in with the flying kick for the assist, much like Jeremy Lin. Or John Stockton. It didn't have to be Jeremy Lin. I didn't say Jeremy Lin because he's Asian and Liu Kang guy's Asian. I like Jeremy Lin. Could have been John Stock. Kyrie Irving. Now, how about Kyrie Irving? I just like Jeremy Lin. And now we move on to the last remaining battle. Count Draculon. And things are not looking good. Manborg just got his fucking arm sliced off, so we're probably gonna lose this fight. Game over. And then we get a devastating critical sword attack mixed in with a little bit of the bard cantrip, Vicious Mockery.
More like asshole.
You know what? It doesn't always have to sound good. It's all in the dice rolls. And the dice rolled high on this one, my friends. But bad news, Mina was hit. However, Manborg has one final move that may help. Some sort of divine potion straight from his chest.
I have something inside of me that can help.
A heart serum. Thank you, Pelor. Thank you. However, by doing so, by initiating the ultimate sacrifice, giving up his own life for Mina's, Manborg, you fucking son of a bitch. hero points. Even though it won't save you from making the ultimate sacrifice, you deserve to be buried with this one, my friend. And with one final vision from the doctor, we get to see Manborg's soldier brother from earlier in the movie.
Hey bro, it's me, your brother. Remember I died at the beginning. I just want to say you did great out there.
And he leaves us all with some great positive parting words.
There's no heaven.
I will say I did not see that part coming at all. It was super funny. I loved it. Hell yeah, Manborg soldier brother. And as Manborg closes his eyes for one final time, all of the hell's monsters rise up once again. Leaving the remaining heroes to battle the monsters. And there we have it. That's the end. That's Manborg. It ends on a cliffhanger. We got all the fucking monsters of hell rising back up to fight with no Manborg. It's a fucking sad one. But it's a great movie. That's Manborg. What'd you expect? That's Manborg. Rest in peace, Manborg. Is it polished? No, absolutely not. Is it high budget prestige cinema? Also no. But is it a chaotic, synth-soaked, demon-punching cyber campaign that feels like a group of friends all got together and just said, you know what, fuck it, let's just make something awesome, and then rolled a natural 20 on passion? Yeah, absolutely yes. And this is what happens when a DM says, okay, you died in the first session, fuck it. You're now resurrected, you'll be a cybernetic paladin, and we'll just throw you back in the campaign like nothing happened. So hell yeah. Also, we're fighting Nazis. Where at? Post-apocalyptic wasteland called, I don't know, Hell Wars, during the Hell Wars, I guess. Mega Death City, I guess. And instead of questioning it, the party was there for the ride. They just said, hell yeah. What next? It's short, it's scrappy, it's clearly held together with duct tape and pure enthusiasm, and I absolutely love it. And it feels like a campaign where everyone was just giving their all, and they just fully bought in and had fun, and I love that, so hell yeah. It's awesome, it's ridiculous, it's Manborg. And sometimes a D&D campaign, it doesn't need to have like high production value. You don't need to have all the minis. You don't need to have all the battle maps, all the monsters. You don't need all that. You just need heart, your imagination, and a DM who swings for the fences. And Manborg fucking swings. So thank you so much for joining us on this episode. If you want to join the adventuring party, please subscribe and share with your friends. And who knows, maybe we'll get higher than 89 subs. We went from 88 to 89 to 88 to 89. I got a feeling we might hit 90 one day. One day, pray to Pelor. Come on, Pelor, help us out. But give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a nice positive comment, and all that cool stuff. And yeah, just as long as you keep enjoying it and watching, then I will be here because I'm having a blast doing it. Let me know if you have any suggestions for the next campaign to review. My buddy Logan sent me a fun one. I might have to check that out next. So very excited about that. So thank you so much for joining us on Everything Is D&D. Okay, Dad, you can come out of the cage now.